Bullet journaling in your disc-bound planner just got a whole lot easier. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and I'm so excited about this month's new product release because I've always wanted to participate and create a bullet journal. I think bullet journals are amazing, but I think that they can be incredibly time consuming. And so I decided to create a version of a bullet journal that I could use in my disc-bound planner that I could play with and be creative with and do all the bullet journaling things I wanted to do with, but that maybe took a little bit less time. So that is what I'm excited to show you now. I have this new release bullet journal weeklies. It is available in 3 different sizes with that same beautiful 32-pound smooth as butter paper that you're going to love. So in today's video, we're going to dive in. I'm going to show you what these bullet journal weeklies look like, talk a little bit about the thought behind them, and even show you some decorated versions. All right, let's go. All right, first, let's start out with the basic info. These release to my Patreon members first on November the 1st at 10 a.m. Don't forget, if you are a member of the pink, yellow, green, blue, or purple tiers over on Patreon, you also receive a discount code each and every month to use in my shop on all of the products, including the new products. So be sure to check that out. These release November the 1st for Patreon members. They will release on November the 4th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to the public. That's when everyone will be able to shop. Let's just dig right in. I'm going to show you these in the venti size. That is the equivalent of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper that will fit in your big sized happy planner. Here's the thought process behind the bullet journal weeklies. I thought these would be fun to kind of plug in to change things up every now and then. So I designed them in a different way. I designed them each as independent weeks, meaning you can take one week very easily, pop it into your planner, use it, and it's not attached to another week on the back. There's lots of this dot grid that you see right here so that you can create your own bullet journal pages. One of my favorite secret hobbies that I like to do is scroll Pinterest and look for all kinds of great bullet journal ideas. There's reading trackers and medication trackers and mood trackers and journaling and all the different things. There's so many different things that you can do with a bullet journal. And so I provided you a lot of dot grid pages within these layouts so that you could create your own pages as well. So let me show you what I mean. So here's the first page, obviously dot grid here on the front. We go straight into the week. There is no monthly page. The thought being, if you want to create your own monthly calendar, you can certainly do it here on the front. You can grab some more grid paper. I do have the double monthly spreads. Like I have an insert that is just month, back and forth. You can use one of those. Or you don't have to waste those extra months. You can just have the weeks. So here's the first layout. I created 5 different bullet journal layouts that you can mix and match, move, grab what you want. And I thought it would be so fun to just change it up week to week because I think that is one of the joys of bullet journaling, is to try some different layouts and see what works for you. These are all very simple, but the structure is already there. I think that is almost like the hurdle to get over when you are starting a bullet journal is where do I even start with all of this blank page? What do I even do? So I created some simple structures that you could then build on. So this one, it kind of mimics a horizontal planner. You have Monday through Sunday. You do have the dot grid happening throughout, so you can create your own trackers, your own bullets, your own designs within this to help you track what you are wanting to do. And like I said, I do have examples of some of these decorated so you can see what they look like. So independent week means this is the first spread. On the back, you have 2 dot grid pages, dot grid here and then dot grid at the beginning of the next week. I envisioned being able to take one week, pop it into your planner, use it every now and then. You can also create your own bullet journal layouts. Maybe on this page, if you're using this for an entire month, maybe this is where you are tracking wellness or fitness for the week. Maybe you're meal planning for the week on the back of the next one, and then you're going on to your next week. Whatever the case may be, maybe you have some monthly spreads. Maybe you're doing reading. Maybe you're doing note taking or faith writing or whatever it might be. You have some extra room in between each week if you want to do that. Here is the next bullet journal layout. I love this one because I think a lot of people love bullet journals because it makes it easy to track habits. And this one is kind of a habit tracking layout. You have your week over here, almost like a dashboard style, but this time it's on the left. Week over here with one extra box. Then you have a place to track all the habits, 4 habits. And then these I kind of envisioned as like your to-do list, maybe your meal planning, maybe some exercise tracking, lots of different things. Maybe this one is like to do and then looking ahead. Maybe this is a work to-do list, family to-do list, whatever the case may be, you kind of have that built in. And again, fun to decorate and just different layouts to keep things new and fresh, which I love. The back of that one, again, dot grid, just like we talked about before, and then another layout. So this one, a little bit different, kind of mimicking a quad layout, but again, a little bit more freedom. You have a lot of room up here. You can decorate up here. You can add your own trackers. You can do the weather, give yourself room to track the weather throughout the week. There's so many things you can do. The possibilities are kind of endless, and that's what I think is fun about it. So this is the almost quad bullet journal layout. Then you go on to the next one, a different style. You have your week. This is divided purposefully into like your work week and then your weekend. You have 2 pretty wide margins here, whether you're going to have task lists, habit tracking, whatever the case may be, a little section for notes, goals, and habits to track throughout the week. And then the last layout is almost like a simplified vertical. You have Monday through Sunday and then notes right here. Love, love, love. Very excited about those. And then of course on the back, dot grid in that section. Okay, so that is it in the venti size. That would be the big size happy planner, nice and big. I love being able to offer all of these. Remember, this is one full pack, so you get all of those layouts. This includes 50 double-sided pages, so 100 different pages, all those layouts, 5 different layouts, which I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be so fun, and you can kind of mix and match and use them how you want. Let me show you what they look like in the grande size, and then I can show you some examples of what they look like decorated. So here again, this is the grande size. This is 7 inches wide, 9¼ inches tall. It corresponds with a classic happy planner. Again, this is kind of the horizontal. Let me show you a decorated version of that. There's the undecorated one. And then you guys look, how stinking cute is that? So you can add some decor on the outsides. You could also have little to-do lists right here. I put my to-do list with my little bullet checkoff moments. I did use functional boxes to highlight schedule. You can add the date because of course all of these are undated. And then I added a habit tracking up here. There's a lot of room up here where you can add what you want, but you can see you can change it up from week to week. Start super simple. You can add your own personality and your own function, which is amazing. So that's an example of this one. Let me just move that out of the way. Then when you check out the next one, I love this one. This one might be one of my favorite layouts. So this one I did with a November theme, lots of habit tracking. Ta-da! So this gives you a chance to use a few more of your markers. I colored in some of those headers. I used Kelva Plan sticker books for this one, some to-do, a little gratitude list over here. Again, included some functional boxes, all kinds of ways to use this. And then I did like a don't forget, like maybe these are the highlights of the week. Don't forget to go grocery shopping for Thanksgiving, whatever the case may be. Love how these come out. And again, start super simple. And then you can change it up. I can list out my habits that I'm working on right there. So fun to change it up and try new things. Let's keep going. and see, this is kind of the adjusted quad layout. This one's super cute. I went very decorative, simple, decorative. I did kind of our flourish of florals up here, gave myself room. I can write out the schedule and simple to-dos for each day, maybe have a to-do list over here in this open section. Very open, very easy to change things up. Loving this so much. It's really cute. I love changing it up, and this one gave me a lot of opportunity to use some of that washi tape that I absolutely adore. There's a lot of different ways. These are not the only ways that you can decorate these layouts. This is just an example. And again, I love the creative freedom. I love being able to change things up. I think it makes it very exciting, especially for those of us that have been creative planning for a while or are wanting to try new things going into 2025. All right, let's check out this one. I love the sidebars on this one. So here is how I set it up. I did this, put a long sticker over here on the left-hand sidebar to give myself room for more to-dos, added some functional boxes, used my marker to kind of highlight and add a little color. We have notes right here set off with washi tape, and then goals and habits. One of my long stickers right here, again, set for the fall, looking beautiful, and just really simple in how you can change things up. A few decorative pieces, very functional, which I think is another big plus of bullet journaling. Definitely considered a very functional way to plan because you can adapt it and make it work for you. So that's an example of this particular layout. And then let's check out the last one where I definitely went for, here's the simplified vertical. I went for, I did a different type of layout. This time I changed it into like a fitness layout. Here's what it looks like. All right, this one is a little bit more fitness related. I just did some fun washi kind of hanging off the edges right here. I added the month up here, little weight scales, tracking breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. What's my focus this week? Also room to track exercise on here. And then a little reflection. What's working this week was, and then what's not working. So I can reflect on each week and kind of take it. So you don't even have to use this for your catch-all. Maybe this is perfect to change up your wellness so you're looking at it differently. Keeping it fresh is always helpful. Maybe this is what you're using for your work planner, maybe your faith planner, to change things up and try new things. That's what bullet journaling, I think, is one of the pluses of bullet journaling. So that is what the bullet journal looks like in the grande size, which again corresponds with that classic happy planner. And then I'm very excited to be able to offer it in this size. This is the tall size, which I love. How stinking cute are these little tall pages. This corresponds with a mini happy planner. Perfect size for bullet journaling. Same layouts, just kind of brought down just a bit. So cute, still very functional. You still have the dot grid going throughout, which is fabulous. And I think, oh my gosh, I think everything is so cute when you make it in the tall size. I have a few patrons that are all about this mini size. They are loving it. And I'm hoping that they will love this way to kind of change up, because not all layouts work well when you shrink them down to the tall size. It's just almost too small to write. But I think these happen to work pretty darn well for all of those different sections. How stinking cute is that? I love it. And then look at this little mini vertical. Stop it. It is so stinking cute. I am really excited about these bullet journal weeklies. I think that I'm going to be using them come November to give them a try. And I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be fun to change things up. And I'm pretty, like I said, pretty darn excited. Let me know what you think. A, have you ever done a bullet journal yourself? What'd you think of it? Did you love it but find it difficult just like I did? That was definitely the issue that I ran into. And then B, what do you think of adding these every now and then to your planning arsenal, your planning toolbox, being able to change things up from week to week if you need it, if you need a refresh, if you want to try something different? What do you think? Let me know down in the comment box below. All right, so again, these are releasing to Patreon members on November the 1st, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They are releasing to the public on November the 4th at 10 a.m. I also have been able to restock several of the popular favorites. So if there is something that you have been looking for over in my shop and it hasn't been available, head on over there because hopefully it's available for you now. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for your continued support as I explore all of these different possibilities for really creating a planner that works for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. Huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Remember, your password and discount code are posted on Patreon November the 1st, 10 a.m., and you'll be able to head on over and shop this new release. All right, I hope that all of you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.